Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Open Great League and trying out some new teams with the new move update. Here we're going to be trying out the Shadow Feraligatr with the Shadow Typhlosion and the Annihilape in the back. So Feraligatr, pretty standard moveset still. We've got the Hydro Cannon and the Crunch. You could also run Ice Beam depending on your team. But the move that we want to feature today is the Typhlosion with Thunder Punch. So we're going to stay in here. We are looking like we have to shield here. Ends up being another Crunch. This Hydro Cannon potentially could get this low enough. So let's see if they do go for the double shield. We're going to dip out of that situation. And we're going to use our Annihilape to see what they have. They end up throwing a Crunch. We do avoid the debuff right there. So that's fantastic. And we're just going to throw this Night Slash as soon as possible because both moves are resisted. Here, we're just going to chip away at this Grimer. It looks like they saved a move before they dipped out of there. And they come back in with the Wobbuffet. So Wobbuffet here, also quite tanky. So far, they've revealed a pretty tanky team. You got the Wobbuffet Grimer core. We were able to get off a huge Shadow Ball. And now we're going to let this one go through. Ends up being the Mirror Coat, so it takes them a while to get to that, but the Annihilape already did his job chipping away at this Wobbuffet. Good thing to note here is Feraligatr and the Typhlosion both have Shadow Claws, so we are going to be doing super effective fast move damage. Here, they were able to time it correctly right before we got to the move, and now we're just going to look for a huge farm down with our Typhlosion. Not before we tank a Mirror Coat, though, so there is the Wobbuffet in full display. Really tanky. Okay, they come back in with another tank Umbreon, but let's see the power of this Shadow Typhlosion. One Blast Burn goes through, they throw off a potential Cruncher looking for a debuff, I'm guessing. We do avoid the debuff, we farm it down, and now we are going to be able to get to another Blast Burn. Does two Blast Burns take out this tanky Umbreon? No, but the ensuing Shadow Claw does. So GG's to our opponent. Really tanky team, like insane tanky team right there. Beating it with a couple of shadows. So well played by us. GG's. We did barely win that because I believe the Umbreon was right at the move at the end right there. So really clutch. So it is the core of the Typhlosion and Feraligatr and the Annihilape kind of our safe swap. So that's the general team. Here they're going to switch out of that situation. So that was actually a bad situation for us. They do go back into their, what is this, Dragonair. Let's see, is this Shadow? It is Shadow, so we're going to switch out into the Annihilape here, because we can get to this Night Slash before they get to the next move, pressuring them, another shield or some big damage here. They do decide to end up throwing both shields at it. They are going to throw this move right before we get to ours, and we're just going to shield hit it and farm it down because we think energy on the Annihilape is going to go really long ways because we know this Sand Slash is here. We can build up to the Shadow Ball, throw this Shadow Ball, take out this Sand Slash, and hope we can win with our backline here. Let's see what they have in the back. Okay, ends up being the Annihilape of their own. They are going to be able to take us out before, so we're going to have to throw this Night Slash to just chip away at this Annihilape, and then we're going to force out some energy here by going into our Feraligatr immediately. Otherwise, they could have potentially farmed down our Annihilape. So we do force them to use a big move. Interesting that they threw a Shadow Ball. Is that indication they are running the Ice Punch? Either way, we're going to be able to get to this Thunder Punch right here because they have to get to another Shadow Ball, and even if they're running Night Slash, they will not KO. So GG's to our opponent. The Shadow Typhlosion coming in clutch again. There is merit to be running Incinerate Typhlosion as well, just depending on what move you need. But we're running Shadow Claw right here for the 2-turn fast move. All right, next game, let's see. We got the Feraligatr versus Trevenant here. At least we're doing super effective fast move damage here. We're going to build up, and okay, they're going to be able to CFP tie us. We potentially could have had a Crunch right there. Let's see if they invest a shield right here, knowing that potential Crunch is incoming. One Hydro Cannon goes through, but you can see that still did a lot of damage considering it's supposed to be resistant. Here we are going to face the Typhlosion running Incinerate. So they are running the new Thunder Punch version, and we throw this Hydro Cannon right here to get at least one shield. Okay, we're going to try to get to another shield here. This is certainly going to get the second shield, and let's see if we try to catch a move here. Looks like our opponent does... Oh, okay. A little bit too much farm right there, allowing them to take out our Feraligatr. And now they just have to throw 2 Thunder Punches, I believe. They do have the back-to-back, so this is going to take out our own Typhlosion, unfortunately. We now have to try to farm this. Okay, they actually don't allow the farm. Oh, okay, double fire is not going to be great for our situation. The Feraligatr was much better suited in the back. GG's to our opponent right there, just able to apply a ton of pressure with the fast moves, but also the hard-hitting moves. So double fires in the back would have been better used with our Feraligatr. But on to the next game here. We got the Shadow Feraligatr versus the Annihilape. Okay, pretty decent. We are doing super effective fast moves here. They do add up. As you can see, we are doing some tremendous fast move damage. We're going to throw this Hydro Cannon here, potentially get a shield. We do get the shield. Let's see what they end up doing here. They stay in. They are going to build up to 2. So we know that this is going to be the big move or the Night Slash. They go for the Night Slash and they end up having the catch. So nice. They do save a Night Slash though. Okay, right here we're going to switch into the Annihilape, thinking that it's not going to be very useful here. So we're just going to try to get a shield here, potential Ice Punch. No, they don't fall for it. So we are going to try to get to another Night Slash. They are able to throw the move right before we get to it. We're going to have to let this go. And now we're going to have to try to farm down with something. Let's see what we end up using here. We are going to come back in with the Typhlosion. Are we going to be able to farm it down from this range? Oh, not quite. They are able to make another move, forcing us to use the shield right here. And let's see what they have in the back. At least our Typhlosion has some energy. So far, the Annihilape and Altaria is shown right now. Okay, this is a Shadow Swampert. Swampert here is going to shield up first Plasma. They're going to throw the move here to take us out because we have no more shields, and they already have a move on the Annihilape, so this is all but over. GG's to our opponent, able to kind of manipulate the situation. I guess in hindsight, the Annihilape was better suited as the closer, and we could have used maybe the Typhlosion to get to those Thunder Punches. So a little bit of adjustment, just kind of learning all the damages and how much each move does here. All right, we got it. Not so great situation. We try to catch a move right there. They do end up saving that energy and going into their Bastiodon. Here we're just going to go for this Blast Burn, even though it's only okay, they're going to do some shields. We are going to try to get to another one, and we faint on another Blast Burn, so a lot of energy wasted right there. We're going to have to somehow get this last shield. So we know that we have to gain a huge advantage since we lost all that energy. We've got to go in with our Annihilape. We know we can farm this down because we can tank all the moves, so that's exactly what we're going to do. We do tank the first Flamethrower. Do we shield here? I don't think we do. We just save the shields, and then we are able to survive right there. We have a ton of energy on our Annihilape. We know that they have the Abomasnow still, so let's see what they bring back in. Okay, Abomasnow comes back in. Let's see if we get this last shield. Potential big move. Let's see. No. Okay, so we're just going to fire up double Night Slashes here. Double Night Slash will get this into the red, I believe. Okay, they do shield. Okay, so we get the last shield. They do snipe our energy right there with the Wigglytuff. But let's see, Feraligatr with some energy is going to be enough to close this game. Huge damage with that Hydro Cannon, and we're just going to throw this Hydro Cannon immediately. Don't care about the timing because we are going to be able to take it out, and that last charm will not go through. And now it's just a race. Who's going to be able to get to their charge moves faster? They go for the Icy Wind. We do have 2 shields to invest, so one shield goes up. Here comes another shield. We are at the crunch, so we should be able to win this game because we're going to be able to win CAP tie, I believe, even if they have a move. But they go for the big move thinking we don't shield, and now we're going to be able to take it out. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game right there. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.